Have you ever swallowed tears at a funeral because crying too hard would make you a burden? Ever refused to ask for help, even when you were drowning, because needing anything felt like being too much? If that just hit home, this episode is for you. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. Well, really, most of my life, I'm more of a thinker than a talker. But I believe some of the things I've been thinking about could potentially help people. So I decided to start a podcast. My hope is to be able to deliver content that inspires you to lead a life you love. Welcome to Thinking Out Loud. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Lexie Lohman, licensed therapist, and your host to the Thinking Out Loud podcast. In our last episode, we talked about how a shame gremlin is that voice in your head that tells you you're not enough, no matter how much effort you put into it. And we talked about using our goat as a mindfulness tool that calls out the gremlin, the liar that he is, with one word: shame. And then one big truth bomb. Here's exactly how the goat was born. While I was dating my husband, I was passionately explaining shame and mindfulness to him, probably for the 100th time. We were in Silverton, Colorado, sitting in a little pizza place, and I was going on, and he suddenly interrupts me and says, your mom's goats, she owns a goat farm. I swear they're everywhere. And I was confused until he grinned. And then he said, it's like they're trying to tell you something. They keep saying, Jim. I nearly spit out my drink laughing. It was in that moment that the goat was born. And my first book became Gremlins and Goats Shedding Shame, which you can find on Amazon. Today, we are going to meet Too Much Tina. She hands you a dimmer switch and says, turn it down or they'll leave. Nobody ever told me that I was too much. It was something that I told myself. Somewhere along my lifetime, I developed an underlying belief that strong emotions like sadness, depression, fear, anxiety were not allowed. And if you expressed them, felt them, or showed them, you were weak. So I hid my tears. Even at funerals, the one place that you're allowed to fall apart. I couldn't ask for help. That would be too much. I had to do everything alone, be the strong one, the one who never needed anything. Tina convinced me that emotions are a problem to be managed, not a human experience to be felt. And now, when Tina starts the don't cry, don't need, don't feel monologue, I just bleed out, shame, and then drop a big truth bomb like, I'm allowed to feel, or I'm human and humans have emotions. And then, typically, I will do the exact opposite on purpose, like cry louder, or ask for help, or take up space. Practicing this built more emotional stability and gratitude than years of trying to be strong. Now, when a hard emotion shows up, I let myself feel it. Even if my eyes get teary, I don't judge it or tell myself not to feel. I actually feel it. And it passes so much more quickly than when I let the gremlin control me. And these days, I feel gratitude for the full human experience, even the hard parts. So how does Too Much Tina show up in your life? Maybe you apologize for crying in therapy to your own therapist. Man, I can't tell you how many people have apologized to me for crying in session. It's like, come on now, this is what you're here for, right? Or maybe you say, I'm sorry when someone else bumps into you. Or you hold back excitement about good news because you don't want to brag or make others feel bad. Or you don't ask for help carrying groceries or moving furniture or raising your kids because I should be able to do it myself. Or maybe you smile and you say, I'm fine, when everything inside is screaming because needing support feels like being a burden. Bleed it out next time that your gremlin rears its ugly voice. Shame. And then drop that truth bomb. Shed some light on it. Make it a goatish day. You're human, and humans have emotions. It is okay to cry. It is okay to feel. It is okay to get excited and celebrate your wins. You don't have to apologize for other people's actions, and you don't have to carry the burden alone. You are enough. If Tina is the loudest voice in your head right now, take the free Gremlins and Goats quiz and you'll get a 7-day email sequence to start starving her today. It is completely free and you can find it at lighthouseokc.com. In our next episode, we're going to be meeting Never Enough Nancy, and we'll learn how she keeps moving the finish line and how to finally rest without guilt. So don't miss out. Thanks for hanging out today. Be sure to like and subscribe to Thinking Out Loud. Hopefully you had a takeaway that was potentially inspiring for you to lead a life you love. And until next time.